It's way too early. But it's basically the same routine as yesterday morning. Just get my coffee pots going. If I had 4 coffee pots, I'd use them all. Okay, I have an hour to kill. Should say I have an hour to prepare myself, and then because highway fuel opens at 7:30, and I'm gonna go get my this is gonna be a yard video, so I'm gonna go get my soil and level out my yard. So I'm not watering it this morning. No, I shouldn't. I think I'll water one part of it because I'm not gonna be working over there in the dog run area. But this side I'm not going to water because I'm going to be doing work in it and I don't want it all wet. I found some lost footage from yesterday, so I'm going to post that now. I found the slowest Starbucks on the planet. Yep. And then this is what's funny. I get up there and he had his screen turned to where I could see a screen. They have pictures of the bills. Like if it was a $1 bill, a $5 bill, a 20, a 10. Yeah. Let's see if, hold on. Okay, I'm at the wood burn. Does everybody have to stop or what? I don't know. I have no idea. Dude, I'm trying to turn, so if you want to go, you better go. Okay, he wasn't gonna go. You watch, he's gonna go as soon as I pull out. I don't know why he didn't go. Okay, so they had pictures of the bills on the screen. It's the younger generation. Okay, so I ordered a venti white mocha frappuccino, and it comes tannish colored. Let me show you what I got. Completely white. I don't know what it is. It's very sweet. It tastes like vanilla pudding. Okay, back to today. It started. So my truck has been dying because I don't drive it enough, and I have to get this little jump starter thing, that little dude right there, to jump start it, because I need to come out here every few days or at least every week and drive my truck. I knew I was gonna use it, so I wasn't too worried about it. Anyway, so it started right up. Here's my co-pilot, Coco. You going with me? The truck isn't happy. It's driving bad, and I have to record you on this side now because it's a manual. And the check engine light came on, so I flipped Yui and I'm gonna get it home because I don't want to get trapped somewhere and have to tow this thing. I'm wondering if it needs oil, because I haven't put any oil in it or done anything to it. It's just been sitting there. I probably need to sell it just for someone to take care of it, because oh God, I hope I make it home. Look at what a nice wife I am. I put liner in the truck. Okay, I made it. He's switching his bucket. I don't know why. Maybe the bed was too short. Okay, I'm getting a full yard, but once he dumped that, I was like, that probably looks like plenty. Oh well. It's gonna keep me busy for quite some time. Don't let your kids use your debit card, because then it doesn't go back in your wallet. Yeah, so now I have no debit card. Here you go. Try that. That's all right.
Have
Excellent. Thank you. If it isn't one thing, it's another. That's why you always keep a credit card in your wallet. So when your kid uses your debit and you forget to put it back in your wallet, you still have payment. They would have held me ransom and I would have had to call my husband to come pay for it. Jesus. The first step is to scalp your yard. I know it looks like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. It's just my fancy tools. This is what not to do, because it didn't scalp it as low as it should go. I'm not doing anymore. And then I'm supposed to dethatch it, and I don't have a dethatcher, and I'm not going to go rent one, and my neighbor can't get to it till this afternoon, so I'm skipping that. I blowed it a little bit. And then the next thing I'm supposed to do is filter this. I'm not going to filter it either. So I'm taking a lot of shortcuts. We'll see how it works. Whoops, I'm kind of overheating also. It's probably not even 70 degrees out here yet, and I'm already sweating. But my neighbor went and got her dethatcher out, and I wasn't going to use it, but since she dug it out, I'm like, I'm going to use it just because you dug it out. Now, it's electrical. Not a fan of electrical, but saves my arm from pulling, because I could barely even start my lawnmower because my arm was so tired from pulling that stupid pressure washer. All right, let's dethatch. My sunscreen's dripping into my eyes. I gotta wash my eyes out. She's exhausted and I don't really know what she's done. She's a grandma. Okay, I wiped out my eyes. I got my hat on so that I'll catch my sweat. I'm not gonna work on this for too much longer because it's really getting warm. It's supposed to be like 90 today. But now that that dethatcher got a bunch of this up, I'm gonna mow it again and see if I can get it real low. That's how I cool off, take a break. Wipe my face down, put on more sunscreen. Then I'll go back out. Oh, it looks so beautiful. I'm kidding. I think this is gonna work because walking on it, I'm not twisting my ankle. This is fabulous. I think it will need another coat, but for now, this is great. I'm gonna do one more thing before I go in for the day because when I checked the weather earlier, when I came out a little bit ago, it was 77. And usually once it hits 80, I'm done. I'm not gonna work. I like the 80 degrees, but not to work in. That's why I like to get up early and do it. Now I got the Big Daddy out. You know why? Because it's shady over here. So I'm gonna mow this. The only bad thing about this is that it doesn't pick up the grass. And so I have to rake it. I knew it. I knew when I didn't have the camera rolling something was gonna happen, and now I'm like, okay, maybe I'm glad I didn't have the camera going because it was so stupid. So this lawnmower is like a 1970s, no joke. There's 3 levers and you have to do one to the height of the deck. This side is for the speed, and then I have to engage the blade. When we first got it, I mowed the whole lawn. Came back and I looked at it and I said, because my husband traded for it, and I was like, it doesn't do a very good job. And he's like, well, it doesn't even look like you mowed it. And I said, I know. He goes, well, maybe put the deck down lower. And I was like, well, come show me. So he comes out and shows me. He goes, and then to engage it, you do this. And I went, I didn't do that. I mowed the whole thing with no blades. And I was like, why isn't it doing anything? Anyway, so I'm trying to blow everything in the middle because it doesn't have a catcher. So now I have everything in the middle here. And I was going to turn around, go back, and then blow it again. And I thought, I'm just going to disengage the blades. And then I just kind of put it in 5th gear because I usually go around in gear 3. And I put it in 5. I thought I'm just going to swing around here. Oh my God. I got whiplash. And then look what I did. I took out my whole plant. Oh God. Oh boy. Okay, well, I don't know if you can see all this on camera, but this, I mean, there's a lot. So it's all the way down the middle, but it's in the shade. So I'm gonna rake it up. I'm in. These things are super cool. It's a screen for your garage. And then this is just magnetic. So it just closes back up. But all it takes is Velcro. It just Velcros to the garage. But Mr. OCD wants to put the brads in too. Give it a double whammy. We had one of these before and it finally just gave out because I think we used it too much, but I'm kind of bummed because this one you can still see inside. The other one you couldn't see. It was all dark. So I think my husband ordered the wrong one, but I don't care, we're leaving it. I have a leak. but I'm capturing water in it. And I'm gonna water these plants with it. I was trying to get this side to look like this side. And eventually it will, but this is just a baby. Excuse me. People think our sign is funny. And when I say people, I'm talking about DoorDash and Amazon. Those are the only ones that come to our door. I did go out front and pull those weeds, but that was because there's shade out there. And so I'm sitting in here and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty cooled off. I feel good. Went back outside for about 10 minutes and I'm like, nope, I'm done. Too warm. But I want to talk about this dethatcher that I just showed. It's fabulous. It's my neighbor's and I borrowed it, and she said it was like cheap, $100 or something, I think, on Amazon. She got it for her husband, and I absolutely love it. It is easy to start. You push a button and then you push the lever down and it just goes, and it is pulling so much stuff up from my yard. And I'm actually surprised because I use the bag all the time. I dethatched it like 2 summers ago and a lot came up, and I've been using the bag the whole time, but there's still so much in there, and it just pulls those long ones up so you can mow it again. So I totally would buy this. The only thing I do not like, and I'm talking hate, not I don't like, I hate, that thing has come unplugged. I tripped over it. It pulls out. My extension cord isn't quite long enough to reach all the way to the other side of my yard where I have to plug it in. And then I have to go get another extension cord and do 2 extension cords together, and it's a pain in the ass. But I'm using it because it's free and I borrowed it. But if I was to invest in a dethatcher, these small ones work fabulous. I mean, it was $60 to rent one at Home Depot, but it's huge. I mean, you can't even couldn't barely get it in my truck. It was so heavy, and then you got to clean it all up and take it back and go get it and blah blah blah. And I mean, it was cheap, it was huge, but this is so much nicer. I think I might get one. Skincare is done. Pizza is ordered. I have my YouTube videos. I'm probably down for the night because I also vacuumed and cleaned my bathroom that I didn't record. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so that's great. I'm just gonna sit here the rest of the night and relax. I love that. Okay, see ya.